I never thought I'd feel like this. I never thought I'd feel like this. Feel like this. Feel like this. Feel like this. I never thought I'd feel like this. Feel like this. Feel like this. Feel like this. I never thought I'd feel like this.
It is currently 11 in the morning and I got this drink from Food Lovers yesterday. I got 2 of them, but the one I'm gonna have now is their carrot and orange juice. That's at least what it's claiming it has, and it's one of my favorite juices that I've personally had. First sip, really good. She has some form of separation anxiety because what is this? Emily! No. Okay, now you're on top of me. Done and dusted. It is now the evening of the same day. I'm going to have a juice now. And so I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about what this video was originally going to be. So originally this video was going to be me doing a juice cleanse for one whole day. All I could have was juice. However, the more research I did into it, the more I found that a lot of doctors and a lot of nutritionists don't like the concept of juicing.
Short answer, in my nutritionist opinion, is they're not dangerous if you do it, let's say, for a day. However, you've heard me say before, for any diet to work, it needs to have the 3 S's: safe, simple, and sustainable. These juice cleanses tend to be very high in sugar, hypocaloric, absent or low in protein. So for a day, it's not going to do any harm, but long term, it's not sustainable. And the other issue I take with that term as both a nutritionist and a doctor is the term cleanse. Yeah. Your body doesn't need to be cleaned because your skin, your lungs, your kidneys, your liver, your gastrointestinal tract do that on a literal minute-by-minute basis. So, you know, if you want to do something kind of to jumpstart your psychology, no problem, but there's no miracle in that.
All right. I'm just going to come right out and say it. But guys, I don't really like the concept of juicing. I'm not crazy about it, and I'm going to tell you why I'm not. Why is it that you want to juice? Is that oftentimes people want to start juicing to either what we call detox or say they want to lose weight, okay? Sure, if all you drink are liquids for a period of time, you might lose some weight, but it's not going to be pretty, nor is it going to be sustainable, nor is it going to be healthy, okay? And you might actually just end up peeing a lot and all this kind of stuff and not really have true weight loss, all right?
Now that you've seen what they had to say, I found myself quite agreeing with them simply because, well, they studied this, and I'm going to rather listen to the people that have studied something than the people that are trying to market something, you know? Like you get these juice cleanse coaches and all this kind of stuff, and they don't think they're credible. However, I do think juices can be healthy. I think that if you make it homemade and you can make it, you know exactly what's going into it, I think it can be useful and beneficial. And now the reason why I made these juices to begin with was because we had a lot of frotting or about to be frotting fruit, and I just didn't want it to go to waste. So the rules of what I'm doing is that I need to have juices every day for 3 days, including today. And the reason why I've decided to switch on over from the, juice cleanse as well is because how I felt like it actually wasn't a healthy thing, and I don't actually want to promote that. So I'm going to show you what I find to be true from just 3 days of doing it. To be honest, my hypothesis of what is about to happen is that I'm not going to feel much different. However, either way it's gonna be good for my body, especially since I'm still eating normal foods like proteins, carbs. I'm gonna put a little thing on the right here of everything that I consumed today, so you'll see that I had an adequate amount of calories and food. And yeah, it's just that I don't eat enough vegetables and I do not eat enough fruit. And you can see in my what I eat in the day video that I don't do that. And so I felt the need to do this also because I wanted to get back into the habit of prioritizing fruit and veg and making it something that, you know, I actually want to eat every single day or drink every single day. And I felt like this was just going to be the easiest way. Like juices, smoothies, those tend to be the easiest way of getting fruit in one's diet or vegetables in one's diet. So I'm thinking another video I'm going to play off of this one is maybe eating the recommended amount of vegetables every single day for a week. But that will be in a while's time. So we're not going to really think about that one. Let's just go into the second juice of today. Cheers. Bye, lekker. This looks so gross, but then that's when you take it, you shake it, and that looks alright again. So it's the next day and I'm about to have my first drink of the day. It is, I think, 1 or 2 in the afternoon. So yesterday I had my first drink like first thing in the morning, and then the last drink was the second last thing I had that day. Today I'm gonna have my 2 juices in the middle of the day. So I'm gonna have this, wait an hour, and then have my second one. So they're quite close to one another. Reason why is because I'm currently working on an essay for college and I don't really have time to make lunch. So I'm rather just gonna drink this and have it as my nutrition, I suppose, but obviously then have a decent big dinner. This is really good. Gonna have the second juice now. I took a bit of a like half an hour break and I still have an hour and a half to work on this essay because I need 6,000 words on this essay and I'm currently at 4,800, so wish me luck. I'm a little worried. I just want to give a bit of an update with how I'm feeling about these juices. I haven't had my second juice, as you can see, and the first juice I had has already made me feel a bit like, how do I explain it, like my body's like, you've had enough now, you know, it's saying, like it's telling me not to have this. Or maybe I'm nervous to have this because I don't know how this one's gonna taste. I mean, it doesn't taste bad, but it doesn't taste good either. This one, nah. This one I made off camera. In the beginning in the intro, you saw me make the one I just drank like now and earlier. And then this one I made a second time. But oh well, is what it is. I will drink it slowly while I do my essay. Okay, this is all that I have left and I'm just calling it quits here because I'm, well, at least for the day, because this, like, I mean, I drank majority of it and I really don't want to drink the rest of it and I'm not going to force myself to do something that I don't want to do. And to be honest, I'm starting to feel, you know, my hypothesis that not much was going to happen while I'm experiencing something, and that is like kind of like a sugar crash, but not the kind of sugar crash that you expect from donuts and stuff, but it's more like a indigestion sugar crash. I don't know, it feels a little weird and my body's telling me to stop, so I'm just gonna listen to my body. I actually feel sick. So this is my second last juice I'm gonna have, and trust me, I'm not looking forward to drinking it, but I've committed to this, so I'm doing it. That's weird. Doesn't taste as bad as I thought it did yesterday. I don't know. Okay, well, I'm gonna finish this now. I just wanna share my suspicions. I'm quite enjoying this. It's the exact same thing I had at the end of yesterday. It's like, I mean, I drank the majority of it and I really don't want to drink the rest of it. And I couldn't finish it yesterday. So, my theory is 2 juices too much every day? Is 1 enough? Because I've been able to finish 1 every single day. But now the second one was the time I had to struggle. But yeah, that was actually pretty lekker. Especially because I hit a tomato in that. It's a pear and apple mainly juice, but there's a tomato in there. And I didn't taste it, so... Hi, so it's day 4, and you're probably thinking, Amy, why did I not see you have a second juice yesterday? And that's because I didn't have a second juice yesterday. Earlier today, I weighed the exact amount I weighed when I started this challenge. Now, what am I gonna do? 2 juices on day 1, 2 juices on day 2, 1 juice yesterday. There's 1 juice that's left over. Okay, so I'm gonna have this last juice today. That means I've had 6 juices in the course of 4 days. And tomorrow we're gonna see how much I weigh, if there's any difference in my weight, and I'm gonna tell you my opinion on if juices are useful in weight loss. Because that's kind of the point of the video, isn't it? Time for my juice. I mean, it's alright. So one thing I do want to talk about while I'm having my juice is that I have found that my sensitivity to sweetness has greatly improved because I bought this. I've been wanting this chocolate for the past like 4 weeks. And I decided yesterday when I went out with my best friend, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna buy it. So I did buy it, and this is where moderation is important because I only had the first row, as you can see, and that was me yesterday. And when I tell you, when I took that first bite, I was like, oh, I can taste all the sugar in this. Like, it was quite insane. Like, in the past when I had chocolate, you know, it tastes like chocolate. This time it tasted like chocolate with sugar, you know? So I don't know if that's because of the fruit juice. It could be just because, well, fruit juice is mainly sugar. So I'm just gonna link the two together because it's within the same week. Okay, I tried juicing to see if it would help me lose weight, and I have my answer. To be honest, I think that using juice as a means to lose weight as just what you would call a juice cleanse, aka the only thing you're going to consume is juice for whatever period amount of days, in my opinion, I think is an extreme measure, and I don't think it is worthwhile. And I think there are so many better ways to losing weight than only consuming juice, mainly because I think you're just going to pick up all the weight that you lose. You're essentially starving yourself, and starving yourself is never a good thing. And then when it comes to what I did, which is using juice as a means to help aid in your weight loss, so it's not the only thing I'm drinking or eating. I'm eating normal food and I'm eating in a calorie deficit, but in my calorie deficit is 2 juices. Those were at least the first 2 days, and I used 1 juice for the 3rd and 4th day. My opinion on that, it's not worthwhile. Like, if I could try 10 different types of diets, this would be on the bottom of the list. And let me explain why. Actually, with juices, at least the ones I had, there were at least 200 calories. With those 200 calories, I found myself drinking it like it was water. In the way, okay, besides the fact that it didn't taste as nice as water, it just went down, and then I felt like I didn't consume anything. I would rather use those 200 calories as a part of adding volume to my breakfast, lunch, dinner, or having a snack. And I think when having some calories come from a juice, you're wasting those calories. So I hope you understand exactly why it is that I do not like juice cleanses, or the idea of a juice cleanse, or why I think using juice as a way or means of aiding in weight loss I think is pointless. I do not like juices as a way to aid in weight loss. I think that juices are fine from time to time, week to week, month to month, whenever you feel like it, because maybe you're someone that likes beetroot juice. drink the beetroot juice. Apparently beetroot juice was like amazing for you. So I'm not saying they're unhealthy. What I'm saying is that it's not the end all be all of weight loss. That's basically my point. And I think that if your goal is weight loss, you shouldn't depend on juices to get you there. And I think there are better ways, aka calorie deficit, working out, especially working out when it's something that you enjoy. And the reason why in my previous challenge I showed you a before and after with my body, but this time I have not, is because there is literally no difference. At least with the Grow with Jo, even though I said there was barely a big difference, I could at least still see something, you know? And so that's why I felt the need to put up. This time there's just nothing. And I'm not gonna waste your time to watch that because why? And also my weight loss has been, it's very minuscule, it's not even a kg, so that's also why I didn't put it before and after. But yeah, that's basically my opinion. But yeah, so I'll see you in the next challenge. I'm really actually excited to do it. I'm starting today. That's it.